It's time for the MCTS experience with Mr. Orr and Mr. Nash. Discover your passion and unlock your future.
Welcome, one and all, to another exciting episode of the MCTS experience. The November episode is underway, folks. With me, as always, my partner in crime, Mr. David Nash. How are you, sir?
Howdy, everybody. Howdy. Super pumped to be here.
Me too.
This one is good.
It's a good episode, and we're going to be celebrating not just the month of November, but National Apprenticeship Week. Lots of good stuff. But first, who are we forgetting? Let's say hi to our good friend and producer extraordinaire, Nick MacGyver Sikowski.
Always here, always ready.
He's always here. He's always ready. They should put that. That's his
tagline.
One of the
always here
desk plates. Nick MacGyver Sikowski. Always here, always ready.
It's almost like a Marine. Like he's a Marine. He's always here. He's always ready.
Porsche. There is no substitute.
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And Lord knows if there was no Nick,
there would be no podcast. There'd be no MCTS experience, and probably no principal's office and no superintendent's view. Either.
I'd be like on a chalkboard, like, "Hi, everybody," and it'd be awful. You'd be shooting it on your iPhone. It would be a miserable.
We would just
thing.
walk around and yell to people.
Yeah, like, "Hey, you!" Okay.
All right. A couple quick announcements before we get underway. We have a pancake breakfast, December 2nd. That's a Saturday from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Or if you're gonna be here,
I'm coming.
I'll be here.
You couldn't drag me away.
I will be here demonstrating the pancake taco technique, where I take bacon, wrap it in a pancake, dunk it in syrup. Legendary.
That's phenomenal, and it's $8 all you can eat pancakes.
I challenge all the high school kids.
Mr. Nash is gonna have a pancake eating contest.
No, I would get those kids. Or have you seen these kids? They eat every 15 minutes. I have two teenagers at my house.
I can't.
They come home from school, they destroy the cabinet. Me or Amy make dinner with the kids, they destroy that. 9 o'clock at night, they're eating again. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, they're bottomless pits. These children.
You lived
these
it.
students. But in conjunction with that pancake breakfast is, of course, Horticulture and Turf Care Management, Mr. Birdsall's class, annual wreath sale. This is a great deal because these are real wreaths that the class
Smells
makes.
so good.
They're real. They smell great.
so good.
They look great, and you can actually pick them out. They look different. They're not all just one cookie cutter thing.
I love it.
So that'll be happening at the pancake breakfast. You can come and pick out your own wreath, buy it.
Come on in, get the pancakes, make it happen, get your wreaths, and get on your way.
Yeah, they're fundraisers for both of those programs. So, and I beg your pardon. I've just been handed a bulletin.
Poinsettias.
Apparently, there are poinsettias as well. How did I say it? Poinsettia?
No, poinsettias. This is the
Poinsettia?
proper pronunciation.
Is it?
It is.
All right,
Dude.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Poinsettia.
What else you got?
You got to say it quick.
It
so
is.
You kind of run over it. Poinsettia.
Kind of rolls off your tongue. I like it. It's fun. It's a fun word to say.
Additionally, 2 more district info sessions coming for the fall.
How's the attendance been at those? You run them. You do a great job.
Rocking. We
Great
had one
questions.
One at the Ass and Pink Center earlier this
Yes.
week. Cafeteria was almost full. The one at the SciPac Center, Media Center, full.
Jam-packed.
Jam-packed.
Good questions coming in there?
People trying to fight for
Do
space.
people try to stump you?
You can't stump me when it comes to MCTS knowledge or trivia.
That's a.
No.
Come on, Nash.
No,
tighten it up.
they don't want to stump me. They want to
No,
learn.
but they want to learn. They're asking.
Yeah.
It's exciting. It's fun.
It's very good.
I'll tell you right now. If I had a son or daughter that I applied, I'd still come, just because I can.
Yeah, you want to see what the place is all about. You want to see the people that are going to be educating your kids.
I love
of
it.
course.
It's very nice. Very nice.
Okay, November 30th, that's a virtual info session. That's very important, which means in the postcards, we send out a big mailing to all the 6th through 11th graders in the county. There is a bit.ly code, a bit.ly link on that, or go to our website. It's got a link. You just click that link. It'll take you right to it.
So maybe you're coming home on the train. Maybe you're at home and it's cruddy out and you don't feel like coming. Yeah. You can sit right there.
Put it on the phone. Well, that one, November 30th, you have to stay home or wherever you are. You can't come because it's virtual only.
It's beautiful.
And then the second, that's 6 p.m. November 30th. The other one is in person at the SciPac Center, 129 Bull Run Road, December 6th, also at 6 p.m.
Love it.
All right. And what else? You got something about entertainment coming up. A nice event for all.
Well,
the
we got a movie night.
Yeah,
and that's going to be in December 8th. Is that right, Nikki?
That's December 15th, Mr.
Oh, December 15th, which is still fun. Holiday movie night. And here's the cool part. Criminalistics puts like a Google Doc out. Yeah. Kids vote on what they want to watch.
They decide
They decide whether it's Elf or whatever.
Within reason.
Whatever. It's all good.
There has to be some kind of a holiday thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Absolutely. And it's fun. It's a good social night. Kids are getting together. It's fun. It's a lot of
6 to 8 p.m. And that's
on
open,
the 15th.
That's open to everybody.
Yeah.
Shared time students, academy students, anybody who wants to come. Administrators, bring your family.
$5.
Admission is $5.
$5.
All right? Good.
That's a bargain.
That is a bargain.
That's a bargain.
You've been to a movie lately? It's like $20.
Dude.
More.
Come on down here and you get to hang out with your friends.
You get some popcorn?
Yeah, why
Forget
not?
it. And of course, we got. Just want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. We'll hit that again at the end. I'm ready. We're
raring to go, buddy.
We got some very good special
We
guests
had some
coming your way,
really
folks.
cool stuff happen for National Apprenticeship Week.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
It's always good, but this year I think is probably the best.
The Apprenticeship episode, National Apprenticeship Week. As my friend Dave Nash would say, we got some heavy hitters coming for you.
Heavy hitters, ladies and gentlemen. Heavy hitters. Awesome. Let's get to it.
Let's do it. We'll be back in just a little bit. Get on the path to a career you'll love at Mercer County Technical Schools. We offer industry certifications in recession-proof careers, and high school students can earn college credits in a wide variety of in-demand career technical education programs. Students no longer have to choose between job training and a traditional college experience. You can earn certifications, start working, and get college credits. Go to mcts.edu today.
Hey, you, come here. Come here. Check it out. They're in our school. They're in our community. They're around the corner. Welcome, our featured guest.
We're back, everybody, and we're thrilled. Mr. Nash and I are both thrilled to welcome to the fold. He's been with us for a couple months now, but we're
Power-packed.
welcoming our new CIE coordinator, work-based learning coordinator, George Gent. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thanks. Glad to be here, Mick.
We're glad to have you in the district. Dave, this guy knocked the ball out of the park, didn't he?
So work-based learning, co-op CIE has been growing brick by brick, year by year, and it got to the point where if MCTS is really going to take it to the next level, we need to get somebody who can collaborate with me to take it to the next level and make it his own. And man, does he ever do it? Is he in the process of doing it?
And this is no shade on Mr. Nash, because you were doing heroic work with 1,000 students and getting kids out all the time.
Did you ever make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and start running out of peanut butter, and all of a sudden you start scraping the bread?
Yeah.
I was scraping the bread.
Yeah.
And we needed another jug of peanut butter. And here he is.
And we got him in Georgette, and you guys have really molded well together. You're collaborating. You're working so well together. It's great to see.
It's really, and we're 2-3 months in. Dude, it's fun, man.
It's amazing. It's a privilege to be here, Mick. To be with a well-organization, Mercer County Technical Schools, well-ran, work-based learning, leader in the state. This, I've been searching for years. Hey, and finding it right in my backyard, Mercer County Technical Schools, and an opportunity like this to be available to work with a legend.
Thank you.
Mr. Nash. I mean,
love it. Do it because we love it.
It's great. Yeah, you love it. You're passionate.
You love it and you're passionate.
And our themes, we just.
That's funny.
It's awesome.
You guys are going to be like the Wonder Twins. You're going to
easily activate.
150 kids out this year. So if I may,
Yes.
I just want to discuss with George and Mr. Nash, of course, the event that happened yesterday. As you folks know, it's National Apprenticeship Week.
Star Power event.
Star Power event. We of course spent time at Princeton Plasma Physics Lab earlier in the week, as we'll talk about. But yesterday was an amazing event. So please tell us how you put it together, what it was, George.
Well, Mick, it was just being in the building trades for over 25 years and not getting the recognition that it needed to be. Being a former shop teacher, and it takes that classroom to a more hands-on, relevant experience for our young men and women.
Yes.
To touch it, feel it, to interact with the men and women in the various industries. Now, we had the building trades unions, we had private companies, but business.
It was almost like a massive hard hat academy career fair. I don't say job fair. Job stands for just over broke, like we both know. It was a career fair of likes that within the district we've never seen, and it was rock star. It was unreal. So, Nikki, you can have pictures coming up.
Mr. S is gonna flash pictures while we're talking about all this from the event. Thank you, Nick.
Thanks, Nick. That was it took a collaboration for that event to be successful. I mean, it's kudos to work with the district.
Yep.
That really was so collaborative, and the instructors and the feedback that I wound up receiving from all the vendors and businesses and the trade unions, how impressed they were with how prepared their students were when they went to the booth. They dressed the part. They were all in uniform. They had the questions. They were asking the right questions.
That's great.
Receiving
Drilling
the
down
right
into it.
information. So this was, across the board, a collaborative effort. Obviously with Nick being there, we had the
captured
superintendent.
the whole thing.
We had
Everybody
so
was there.
many, colleagues there that were in support. But ultimately, just an extra shout out for those instructors and those students to show up on game day.
Absolutely.
Yesterday was game. It was
it was,
hey, listen, apply all your skills and show up.
Our
and
maintenance
they
team-
showed up and they hit it out of the ball.
Our maintenance team helped do the setup.
Huge
And,
shout out to the
hey,
maintenance
shout
team.
out. Oh yeah, Joey Cruz. I mean, I can't
It's
say
so-
enough about Dan, Steve, Chris.
When I got there, I felt like this is a showcase of opportunity. It was incredible. The whole thing was incredible.
And just big shout out to everybody involved. But George putting this all together, Dave talking him through the whole thing, walking him
it's
through
good.
it. It was
The whole thing's
outstanding event.
Yeah.
Big thanks, of course, most of all to our business partners
Absolutely.
and those people providing those apprenticeships and lots of career opportunities for our
And you know
students.
something, Mick? They're coming back. They want to make it even better.
Next
This is
year.
next year.
Next year.
This is an annual event.
It's annual.
This
Are you
is
dropping
annual.
it here on this podcast? Jet?
You're hearing the first for right here.
I love it.
Host an annual. We're going to bring in maybe 101.5. Get some.
Very exciting.
We want to share what's the message that's going on here.
I love it.
What's happening?
It's infectious.
Mercer County Technical.
We're gonna go from good to great, more and more and more. So congratulations, George, on a
thank
you knocked the ball out of the park. Your first time up at the plate,
Well
really,
done.
really
Well
well
done.
I
done.
couldn't have done it without you guys. I'm telling you,
get outta
Nick,
here.
Nikki,
Well,
Nash.
welcome to Mercer County Technical Schools. We're really
Everybody,
glad to have
great
you.
things coming down the pike.
Yeah, get
great
ready,
things coming
folks.
down the pike.
Hold on to your seat.
We'll be back in just a little bit.
Health Science Academy.
The Health Science Academy was established in 2010 and is located at our Assenpink Center, right across the street from Mercer County Community College. We have numerous business partnerships with healthcare organizations, guest speakers, project-based learning, and tons of possible pathways to a career in the healthcare industry. Whether you want to be a doctor, a nurse, a researcher, medical technician, phlebotomist, the list is huge. Students may also earn industry-valued certifications in bloodborne pathogens, basic life-saving, CPR, and automated external defibrillator.
And now it's time for Student of the Week.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome back. We're very pleased to have our Student of the Week with us, and I'm excited to introduce to all of you the president of the Criminalistics class, Joyce Guerrero. How are you, Joyce?
I'm doing really good, actually.
Good.
It's a cold
Good.
day, but we're getting.
Yes.
We're getting through it.
It's
Getting through it.
winter is upon us. Winter is upon us. So you were also, I believe, the Student of the Month for September?
I was
For the criminalistics
yeah,
class.
for the criminalistics class.
Okay. What are the duties of class president?
As class president, I'm more in a leading position. I don't necessarily go out of my way to do things. I'm more as tell people to do certain jobs, but obviously I go and interact. I go help them.
Okay.
Because sometimes they don't know what's going on or something, and so
You facilitate a positive
Exactly.
learning environment.
yeah, always, yeah. I don't go out of my way to argue with people.
No. You
Leave it alone.
You keep the train rolling on the
Exactly.
tracks. I got you.
I love it. I love
awesome.
it. Before we opened up the segment, before we started rolling, we were chatting with Mr. Nash here, and it turns out your brother, you're a legacy. If
Yeah.
You're a legacy family.
Yeah.
Legacy
Yes.
family.
And he knows your brother.
He does know my brother,
Give him a shout out. Who's your brother?
Kendrick Guerrero,
Oh my gosh. AED. 2019 he graduated, I believe.
2020. 2020.
Right there.
Right there.
Incredible.
Right in
great,
the heart of
great
it.
young man and continues with yourself, and the family's got a strong pedigree. Very strong.
Very.
So it's
Outstanding.
awesome.
Well, we're glad you're with us. And so Hightstown High School, who was previously your counselor, and how's it going now? Who do you
My
got?
previous counselor was Miss Daly.
Yes.
And
Oh, okay.
she got promoted to a different position.
Okay.
I right now have Miss Lopez.
All right.
There you go.
She's great. I do like Miss Daly a lot more just because I've had her for the rest
Yeah,
of my
yeah,
school
that's
years,
normal.
So
Yeah.
she knows me a lot better. But sometimes you have to see new faces and get used to it.
Okay. Good.
What Orf? Wise beyond the years.
Yeah. Rolling with
why she's a
rolling
leader.
with new things.
That's why she's a leader.
Changes a part of everything. And tell us a little bit, Joyce, about your plans for graduation. What are you doing after you graduate?
So after I'm graduating, hopefully by the end of the year, I'll be able to enlist into the Army.
Nice.
And after I enlist into the Army, I'm planning to use kind of the benefits that they give me to have my tuition paid off and go into college. Hopefully, I'm planning on going into Montclair because I know that Montclair has a very good forensic psychology program, which is what I'm planning on doing when I leave the Army.
That's amazing. And you mentioned you have already taken the ASVAB.
I have. I took it in the beginning of September.
Okay.
August, around there.
What do you hope to do for the Army or when you're in there?
The career
The career, right. So my recruiter, she tells me, oh, don't go for a job that you want to pursue in the future, but I'm kind of doing the opposite.
Okay.
Because I feel like the time that I'm taking off from doing actual school by going to the military, I feel like getting a job from the military, that has to do with my career, kind of makes up for it.
Sure,
and
it
kind of
dovetails
gaining
perfectly.
experience.
Yes.
Getting experience so that when I actually get to school, I know what I'm doing and know what I'm talking about. Because obviously I'm going to be a year behind from my classes.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but it's all. It'll have a great ebb and flow to it. It'll segue perfectly.
Yeah,
and you're
great.
anticipating that. I'm hearing what you're saying. And that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Again, there's more than that's what we love to weave into the tapestry here at MCTS. Is you got 4 options upon graduation: career-based employment with upward mobility, military, which is tons of options, trade school, union or non-union, or during the day, at night, and then the last is 2 or 4 year college. Not because colleges last or 2 or 4 year,
Right.
but because there's so many more options out there, and a lot of young people aren't like yourself that are investigating these options, how it can benefit you and have it fit you the best way possible.
And you mentioned to me what that job was, or what you could do for them based on your ASVAB score.
So I was planning on doing a mental health specialist, which really does study psychology and everything to do with
It's brilliant.
So
And supporting enlisted men and women who
Exactly.
are dealing with the intensity of what the military does have.
a lot of people that go to the military, they end up having PTSD. They have all these
Sure.
problems and
Sure.
just with the training. And so I feel like going out my way to help them to go through with it is just something that I really do want to do.
I love it. I really do. Good for you, and it lines right up with what you want to do, what you want to study in school. So we're very proud to have you as part of the MCTS family. I want you to go forth and do great things.
Can you come back and visit us, please?
I will sure do that. Yeah.
All right, great.
We expect a full report when your time in the Army is done and when you've gone on to Montclair or wherever it is you end up
Great,
studying.
yeah,
All right.
sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is Joyce Guerrero, your Student of the Week.
Horticulture and turf care management.
Work with indoor and outdoor plants and ground covers and gain the skills of a landscape architect. Learn the principles of horticulture, gardening, turf maintenance, equipment operation, environmental science, and landscape design, as well as the business side of the landscape industry. Includes OSHA certification and FFA membership. I'm sorry to say, we've come to the end of another exciting episode of the MCTS Experience. What a great month.
I broke a sweat. I broke a sweat on this one.
We put a lot of effort into this, but also a lot of heart.
I'm still coming down off the Princeton Plasma Physics, and then we went to the top of the mountain midweek with the National Apprenticeship Career Convention.
MCTS did not phone it in for National Apprenticeship Week.
Challenge anybody.
I would like to see.
And we're okay with that.
Yeah, it's an exhibition. It's not
I
a
hold my head
competition.
high.
The more showcasing of apprenticeships across the state and the nation, the better.
Well, I also you did a tour too with some counselors.
Oh, that was great.
And that was great. And so that's really, again, lifting the veil back. So we had a career fair, a career internship, and an apprenticeship fair for our students. And then we're bringing counselors in. They're going, wow, I've never seen it before.
Oh my God, yeah. It's getting a real taste of what MCTS is all about. I love it. One of the many reasons we say that magic happens here. I want to, in closing, I want to wish a big congratulations to our 2 former Shared Time students, Sheehan Toomey and Robert Bongiovanni. They completed the national.
They graduated.
They completed the Princeton Plasma Physics Lab apprenticeship program.
Only program in the nation of its kind. As of right now, others are coming.
Yes.
But Princeton Plasma Physics apprenticeship program at a national, and I'm going to use their word, laboratory of fusion energy, the only one of its kind, and MCTS graduates. Out of the 4 students that did it, 2 of them are MCTS grads.
2 grads, and all 4 of them taking classes, actually all the apprenticeship
at Adult Evening School.
MCTS Adult Evening School. So
Absolutely.
It's a great partnership with PPPL, and we're just proud of all of those graduates of that program. Congratulations to you guys.
Yeah,
you've earned it. You've earned it.
It really was. It's incredible.
Full-fledged Princeton Plasma Physics Lab employees now. It's really cool. And I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
I can be a 2-plater.
This year I'm going to be.
You earned it, buddy.
Thank you. Especially after the pancake breakfast. I'm going to.
Well, you're going to stretch the stomach for the pancake breakfast.
Yes, exactly.
You're going to grind.
Exactly.
We're training, Olympic style training.
It's like training. And of course, thanks to our guests there, but of course, George Gent,
Oh my God.
new CIE coordinator, work-based learning coordinator.
we knew that when he came on board, he was going to do great
We had a
things.
sense. We had a sense.
My expectations were blown away.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he superseded anything that we think that we could have.
You know, like when you're watching a movie and then like there's a character who comes in and you goes, I think that person's going to be
pretty
important to the
important,
story.
pretty important.
And your hair kind of stands
Yeah,
out.
and you're like, whoa.
In a good way. Like
Yeah,
a
no,
tingle,
he makes
like
the
a
film.
tingle. Yeah.
Makes the film.
Yeah.
I love it.
George Gent, welcome, sir. Congratulations to you. And great job on that event for National Apprenticeship Week. Last but not least, we have to thank Nick MacGyver-Sikowski, who makes it all happen.
Keeps it tight and right.
Great job,
tight
sir.
and right.
Great job, sir. I think
This is where you do it. This is where you tell
I gotta
them
take
how to find us.
A big breath here.
Every time you do this, I'm blown away that you can do this.
Now
Here we go. Showtime. Let's
now
go.
I've jinxed myself. Yes, please. This is Mr. Orff telling you to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, X, formerly
Yes.
known as
Yes.
Twitter. Follow our YouTube channel. LinkedIn. Don't forget about LinkedIn. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and see all the great videos and content made by students and staff and the whole team here at MCTS. Watch our other two podcasts, the Principal's Office and the Superintendent's View, and please like and share those. Like and share this podcast with a friend. Rate it, review it, give us a 4 or 5 or whatever the maximum number of stars is. And
I'd say we're worth it.
and spread the word about MCTS and career technical education. It's
Application window still open?
Yes, but it is closing fast. I mean, I say this every year, but it's only because the number keeps growing. We have more applications this year than we've ever had at this point.
Or if they literally think that you and I staged this, and every time we're like, oh, we got more. But
No, it's true. People want to come here. This place is hot.
this is so cool.
All right, good. Until then, this is Mr. Orff. On behalf of myself, Nick MacGyver-Sikowski, and my partner in crime, the great David Nash, inviting you to discover your passion
And unlock your future.